We are back. Feature court number 2 here in Las Vegas. This is the FIVB Las Vegas Open 4-star event presented by P1440. My name is Rich Lamborn, joined as always by Casey Jennings.
Good morning. Bom dia.
Bom dia. We do have an all Brazilian matchup here, court number 2. This is again for pool supremacy here. Winners from yesterday squaring off with one another. We have Maria Salgado and her partner Elize Maia versus Rebecca and Patricia. Everybody from South America.
And bom dia is good morning in Portuguese. So 2 of these girls I've never seen play before, but I'm very familiar with Maria Salgado. She's like family. I love watching her. She's a great defender. She's got some bite on her swing. She hits the ball hard. She's fast. And it looks like she's got a big blocker with her.
And Casey, her ab game is tight.
Yeah. She's doing her crunches. There you go. There's the owl head.
The Yahtzee wrist away down the line. Anna Patricia and Rebecca coming off a finals appearance last week in Yangzhou, China in the 4-star. So they are a force to be reckoned with. Taking second place to the American team of Alex Klein and April Ross in China. We saw the big bomb cross court, and now we see the soft shot down the line from the big Brazilian.
Yeah, the years of playing on the international circuit, men or women's side, you would just see Brazilians show up that you've never even seen in your life. You've been playing on the tour for 8 years, and you're like, oh boy. Because they're not going to show up if they don't think they have a chance, right? They're not going to fly over and pay for a trip over to China, but they have 0 points. And so you're the one, you know, maybe you're the 1 or 2 or 3 seed in the qualifier, and you're just going, oh man, these guys are going to be the worst seed in the qualifier, and I've earned my seed over the last 3 years, and now I'm going to have to play them to get in. And one time, Kevin Wong and myself played in the Netherlands, and the Brazilian team that came in had 0 points. We played to get into the main draw as Maria takes one off the block there. We were playing in the last match of the qualifier to get into the main draw in The Hague, and we lost to a good Brazilian team, 15-13 in the third. And we're sitting there, and the ref comes over and says, by the way, there's a lucky loser. A team dropped out of the main draw. You guys might have a chance tonight to get into the draw. Maria with a dig and a jumbo to the corner. And so what happened, Rich, I don't know if you know, but
oh, I know.
My buddy Pedro went over and pulled the little bingo ball out of the ball, Vegas style.
Maria's brother.
Maria's brother. And he pulled our names out, and we got the lucky loser straight.
What a cover.
Block there. Great cover. And Maria gets another chance.
Yeah, some great displays of volleyball prowess here early in this match from both sides. Yeah, so your number gets pulled. You're the lucky loser. And
as he pulls it out and says Jennings Wong, and the referee confirms and looks, and I stand up, being the spicy young buck that I was, and I turned and looked at the rest of the teams that were there. I saw the Spaniards. I remember looking at them. I said, I said, oh yeah, it's time. And I yelled it in the room. We were in a small room, and I said, it's time, and I'm coming for every single one of you. Now we're back alive. Big trouble for all of you. And the Spaniard said, you crazy. You're crazy. Jennings, you crazy, man. We end up going undefeated, winning the tournament, beating the Brazilians, Bruno and Benjamin in the final. It was one of the greatest tournaments of my life. So, lucky loser. Back to the match, 6-6. These teams have probably played each other a couple of times, if not trained against each other. I'm not sure if they live in the same cities, but regardless, they go on the road together and map out some training times together. So this should be a really good high-level match.
Nice wrap there from Maria.
she's got such a good arm, and they've been serving her. She's been looking really good, so her partner must have something they don't want to deal with.
Elize Maia a little bit more physical, but I've seen her recently, and she had a big knee brace on.
Who did?
Maria's partner, Elize Maia. So she's coming off some knee issues. No knee brace today, so hopefully she's feeling healthy.
Another big wrap by Maria. Good swing there. I like both teams' composure right now. They seem comfortable, confident. All business.
Yeah, Elize Maia's won a few tournaments. Started out, wow.
The bump jumbo.
The bumpo.
Bumbo to the corner.
Anna Patricia.
By Anna Patricia. That's good vision. Another tape shot on the serve. That's her second one.
Rebecca's got that. High, hard swing.
Great swing. Gets up.
R's are like H's in Portuguese, right? So it's Rebecca, probably.
Rebecca.
Bye, Rebecca. Bye.
Bye, Rebecca. Vambala. So we get to listen to these teams over the years and some of the things they say on the court. We say, Americans a lot of time will say, let's go, come on. Here we go. And in Portuguese they say, bye, vambala, vamos nessa. Let's go. So those are some of my favorite words.
Everybody picks up on the bad words, too. The poha.
Oh, yeah.
Worldwide, they use that, much like everybody from every country in the world knows our bad words in English.
Yeah. So that's good. You just gave a nice cuss word over the air. Portuguese.
Portuguese, for you Portuguese fans, you've probably heard that word once or twice.
It's legal. 10-10.
And the actual jumbo falls just long this time from Anna Patricia. Maria and Elize Maia will take a 1-point lead into the technical timeout. 11-10 at the break. Set number one, Brazil versus Brazil for pool supremacy here. Women's Action FIVB Las Vegas 4-Star Open, brought to you by P1440.
One of my favorite volleyball terms in beach volleyball, I guess in indoor too, but you don't see it much in indoor, but on the beach, is the jumbo. Rich Lamborn, tell me about the jumbo and what it is. Why do we call it the jumbo?
It's that high arcing shot. You know, we have the cut shot that's just kind of a low angle dice. The jumbo, the big loopy shot over into the corner. Almost indefensible, right? It's kind of like the crane kick from the Karate Kid. If do right, no can defense.
The hypnotizer. And it's a jumbo because it's a jumbo shrimp, and it's shaped like a jumbo shrimp with the arc. And you call it a jumbo. So a lot of times you'll hear people shout out, jumbo!
Yeah, jumbo shrimp, of course, being an oxymoron, which people would say that to me, and I thought it was an offensive term until I found out it just means two words with conflicting meanings.
And we have some shirts in the merch tent that are jumbo shrimp shirts. So when you see the shirt in the merch tent that has a big jumbo shrimp on it, on the back, that's why it says jumbo, because it's referring to the shot. Oh, great shot, and Maria Salgado lays out and almost gets that. Good touch. Sometimes you just want to let the other team know that I'm gonna get that ball. So
Absolutely.
You better shoot it. You better come in just as hard and shoot it just as fast as that. And I still got a touch on your fastest line shot, and I was in the angle and ran it down. So I like that she did that. And she put away a nice hammer there across court.
Yeah, this jumper sand really working in Maria's favor here, I think. Okay, heads up. Little step-in slide there from Glenn Davis.
Left side.
Excuse me, that's Anna Patricia.
She's tall. She got on that ball. She's patient. She's strong. she got on that ball. She didn't want that ball set inside. Her partner put it a little bit inside. She was still able to just take her time and have good footwork and get there and go off of 1 foot and crack that ball. Nice hit. Love the defense.
Dig there from Rebecca.
Great shot.
Was that reverse psychology? We heard Maria shouting line, line as her partner chopped off the angle because Rebecca was standing on the line.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just easier. It rolls off the tongue a little easier. Sometimes I'll yell line, line, and you see the blocker dive angle and the defender's running towards the line exactly where you're telling your partner to put it. And then I always go, the other one.
Maria gets her head out of the way this time, and that ball goes just long off the bat of Ana Patricia. Another point for Maria and Elize Maia. 14-12 now. Yeah, if you've made 1,000 shot calls for your partner in your lifetime, 950 of them were probably line, right?
Maybe 999. Or line angle. Langle. Langle's a good one.
Langle's a good one.
Dude, did you mean line or angle? You said line. I heard the L. And if you ever want to get on your partner. Maria on the right side comes to the middle and drops a little cut shot off the tape. Little frustration by Ana Patricia and Rebecca on that play. I like they have this kind of a swagger and attitude about them.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it can come off, and when you have that swagger and attitude, sometimes it seems like it can make you move slower or not be as focused on the touches on the ball. So I'd like to see this game in the semifinals, and if they still move like they are right now, or if they're trying to tell the other team, like, listen, it's great that you're here. We're going to give you a beating and get out of here. But it's 15-15, so that's not working.
Pick up there on the line, Rebecca, and the put away, cut shot. Ana Patricia and Rebecca take a 1-point lead now, 3 points in succession.
Almost like they knew this was going to happen the way they were walking around, you know. Yeah, it's going to be a matter of time.
Well, it's interesting, you know, the country versus country matchups are always, there's always an extra interesting element to them, I think, right? When USA plays USA or Brazil plays Brazil like we're seeing here, they know each other so much better than they know teams from other countries. So there's all these nuances that are in play. There's all this history that is in play. And so we see some of that swagger. We don't know what the history is in Brazil between these two teams. And Patricia showing a little bit of that swagger there. How dare you try and serve my sideline?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Are you coming at me there?
You coming at me? You serving to me? But then Rebecca follows it up with a service error of her own, and we're level at 17.
You always hate that when you're serving one player over and over, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to throw the other one a bone. I'm going to see if she's awake. And then you serve it out. You just, my whole plan foiled.
Ana Patricia going up over the top that time of Elize Maia. Will switch sides. Brazil with a 1-point lead. Of course, Brazil with a 1-point deficit as well.
I thought you were going to bring the ab wheel up here today so we could get some work in.
Just going to do some high knees while we're standing here commentating.
18-17. Ana Patricia at the net.
Ooh, big block that time, Ana Patricia. You know, Maria's been showing some ability to bomb cross court there. Tries to turn that one back to the line, but big block of Ana Patricia. Said not this time.
I thought that was an angle hit. Did she go line?
Looked like she went a little wrist away there.
Now she throws it to left side, calls for the shot, pokey line over the top.
That's high-level stuff right there, kind of diving to bump set that, bump set juice, and then still have the presence of mind to make a good call for your partner. Well done, Maria
Staying
Salgado.
Engaged, yes.
That one's going to go just wide. It changed her mind just at the last second there, right?
I don't know if that was
Looked like she was going to bomb angle.
Yeah. I might have premeditated coming in. A lot of times, they're, especially Brazilians on the left side, they'll come in. I'm coming so hard for that 4-foot hard angle hit, and then she went with the off-speed line shot, and you lose a little bit of your touch on the ball there when you try to fake something out so much.
Right.
And she went.
Her arm dropped a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But set point for Rebecca and Ana Patricia. Rebecca's on it.
She got a scoop.
And the put away.
Goodness.
And with
just
very little fanfare. Yeah. They'll take set number 1. Kind of a mini fist pump from Rebecca as they go to the bench. But a hotly contested back and forth battle there in set number 1. Ana Patricia Ramos, Rebecca Silva. Brazil take that over Maria Salgado and Elize Maia.
A lot of the guys, when the Brazilians would come over, and when I was younger traveling the world, and you play the Brazilians, some of them they'd show up and they'd have that swagger, and some of them keep it for years. But there's something about it that I love, and then there's that competitive side, like, oh yeah,
right.
When they're walking up to the court, they got that swagger, and hey, I'm going to crush you down, and we're going to get out of here. And so it gets me super spicy when I play against them, but it's so fun. I think that's how the game should be. Is I always want them to know, no, that swagger, it's not sweating me. I don't care, and I'm going to show you swagger.
I think Brazilians have a very unique ability as a nation to have an on-court persona versus an off-court persona, because they're so kind of understated and so nice off the court, and then on the court it's all business all the time. Again, missing that line shot.
Don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, sorry. They are my favorite people in the world for sure. The Brazilians, I love them to death. There's that line shot you were saying. She went down. She went. She came in hard and went for that line shot again and missed it.
Missed it. Maria misses that serve down the line again as Ana Patricia scoffs at her.
She gave her another look.
Another little look, trying to serve my sideline.
Are you still looking at me, trying to come this way?
It's our boy Smart Science Ed wandering around, probably confused as to where the dispensary is. In the deep V. Nice swing there, Elize Maia off the inside hand of the blocker.
A lot of times what can happen in these matches is they fill out the stronger team maybe doesn't play as well. The other team gets some fire, and it's a close game, 21-19, but the higher seeded team wins. And then in the second game, everyone realizes rank. And the game it's interesting how it works, that mental state that teams can have, and kind of like one team can say, all right, well, it was close in the first one, You'll see that sometimes. But hopefully Maria and Elize can hang in here and try to steal game 2. Because right now the other gals are very confident, Rebecca and Ana. Seem like it's just a matter of time goes by before they get out of here with a win, but that's why we're here playing the game, Rich.
Yeah, sometimes that lackadaisical looking attitude can come back to bite you.
Yeah. Ooh!
Wow.
She stopped and she was going to get it. She thought it's not coming over, and then the baby trickler.
To be fair, I didn't think that was going over either.
I know.
I mean, that hit her side of the net, just crawled up on top, and
it's one of those plays you might as well go. Might as well go get it, because if it does do something weird like that, you're there.
Soft line shot that time, Rebecca over the top.
Shot.
But they find themselves in a 2-point hole here. Early stages, set number 2. The attitude continues with the referee. Ana Patricia convinced that she served last, and so she's confused as to why she's serving again. And the jumbo.
Nice shot. I love that shot.
Elize Maia tucks it perfectly into the corner.
It's really nice when you go over the blocker and the defender, and they block angle, and the defender stays in the angle, and then you throw the jumbo over both of them.
You like to be able to twist the knife a little bit.
Yes.
Not just put it down, but let them know about it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I know you're both over there. I'm going to go right over the top of both of you.
It's like in the NBA, right? I don't want to just blow by you and dunk it. I want to cross you over and break your ankles and watch you fall down in front of me and then pull up three-pointer. And maybe step over you.
8-5, Maria Salgado on top. Game 2. We got to get a nickname for these two gals. Anna Patricia and Rebecca. Yeah, they got swagger.
I mean, Team Swag is not a bad name. Oh, an inexplicable.
On that. Then she went with the foot volley.
Midway through that pursuit, she remembered she's Brazilian and is obligated to try something with her feet at some point during the volleyball match.
Which is more times than not successful. They certainly can use their feet much better than the rest of the world. Got my wife and Brooke playing over on Stadium Court. Can't see a score over there. Oh yeah, 12-6, they're up.
Well in control, 21-15. They won the first set, 12-6 set number 2, USA.
I like seeing that, Rich. Get that train back on the tracks after yesterday.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting out of your pool. Once you get to the elimination rounds, as they call them here, anything can happen. Single elimination, as we mentioned earlier. Win and move on, lose, and go straight to the blackjack tables.
Right to red on roulette.
As one of the proprietors of P1440, Casey, does my prize money check get mailed to me later, or do you have a cashier like at the casino where I can just go pick it up when my tournament's over?
You can cash on site. It's just going to cost you.
There's a processing fee?
$35 processing fee. We got to check the credit card ID, all that stuff. You got to sign. We'll get you over there, though.
Will you pay me in casino chips and waive the $35 fee?
No. We got to take that fee.
You got to take. It's a resort fee, I think they call it.
Resort fee. Pays for the band.
Nice swing, Elize Maia across court.
Nice thump.
Maria and Elize Maia maintain their 4-point advantage here. 10-6, set number 2. Brazil versus Brazil in pool play here on the women's side. Lazy approach there and nice cut shot.
Just smooth, though. I mean, she has great eye-hand coordination, footwork, unassuming, gets it done. Comes in, looks like she's not even going to be able to jump.
That's a little bit of bad luck there for Anna Patricia and Rebecca. Rebecca all over that cut shot, but it bounces off the tape and throws off her timing just enough.
Slurpee's on the board, Rich.
Slurpee, 7-11. Big gulps, huh, guys?
Here we go. So they kind of hit neutral in the second game, maybe, because they won the first and thinking, oh, they're going to roll over. And then they go to game 3, extra reps.
Yeah, big swing.
That's when you can get bit, especially a team like Maria and Elize. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, there's one thing about Brazilian teams. I mean, you mentioned that they come in and seem polished, even with 0 FIVB points to their name.
Oh, yeah.
But these teams are well coached. They train relentlessly.
Oh, yeah. And they come with that swagger.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of other teams or countries might come over and be a little timid. Oh, my gosh, there's so-and-so walking around. I got this first round. No.
The tradition for beach volleyball in the country of Brazil is long and it is storied. And to graduate to this level, the national team level in Brazil, where it's the second most popular sport in their country, means a lot.
Oh,
that
yeah.
means you're real good.
Yeah, there's no messing around.
That put
You're
away,
all in or you're not.
right, that put away brings Ana Patricia and Rebecca to within 3. We'll take the technical timeout. 12-9. Maria Salgado, Elize Maia lead here in set number 2 after dropping the first 19-21. See if we can't get you some other scores from around the tourney this morning.
And you know what's interesting about this game too is the Brazilians are known for being pretty vocal.
Absolutely.
A lot of fire and talking and bombala and hugging each other and a lot of animation. And in this match, it seems like neither team wants to.
It's a little subdued.
Wants to spark the other team. We call it waking up the dragon. And sometimes you don't want to wake the dragon, so you kind of keep quiet about things.
You don't want to awake the dragon, as they did there. Rebecca with the ace.
A sleeping dragon. You go ahead and let him sleep, or her. And, give him a respectful beating if you can, and get out of there.
Yeah, as we mentioned, these teams face off a lot on domestic soil for them. Play each other in the on the Brazilian tour,
yes,
and so forth. So squaring off on the world tour is kind of few and far between for them, but they typically try and keep it respectful.
Lot different being over here, traveling, playing with a different ball. Nice block right there by Elize, taking a 4-point lead. Keeping that lead. And so the difference is playing on domestic soil, playing your domestic tour, you're working for points and earning money. This is Olympic qualification time, and it's FIVB status, which is a big difference when your federation, if you're in the top 3, is going to pay for your travel, your coaching. You're going to come over here and not have to pay any money, but when you're that 4th team, and worse, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're paying for everything, and you're pinching pennies to get by, to survive, and then you gotta win. And so these two teams right now, this is a bigger game than we know. They're both fighting against each other because I don't think either of them have very many points. Although these girls had that great finish last week, so they're definitely in the lead on that, which could change this weekend in one tournament.
Yeah, there's a constant seesaw going on. So much depth, so much talent in the Brazilian Federation and in their system that a couple of good results can springboard you in front of some other teams that are ahead of you. And
yeah,
sponsorship money and all that stuff is on the line, as you mentioned. Some scores from other courts in the tournament. Maria's sister Carolina and her partner Maria beat Finland in 3 sets. Heather Bansley, Brandy Wilkerson of Canada beat the Dutchies in 2 sets, as we witnessed earlier. Mel and Sarah from Canada beat the Americans here on court number 2.
Big side out there, 15-13 switch instead of 14 all. Now they get another point with a bad pass.
Yeah.
By Ana Patricia. Yeah, some battles going on out there this morning, huh?
Yeah. A couple other American victories. Sarah Summer winning, and Kelly Larson and Emily Stockman winning as well. Big pump. Wow.
Whoa. Sometimes a bad pass can be good fortune when your setter puts the ball 1 foot from the net and the blocker on the other side pulls. As you saw there, Ana Patricia smashing that ball.
And she netted, reaching out to swat that shot. Yeah, when you're capable of doing that,
jeez,
it almost retroactively makes me upset to see her doing these little dink shots around and stuff. You know, I think you should go with the bomb almost as much as you possibly can if you're big Ana Patricia.
Well, yeah, and then you see less serves, right?
Right.
If you don't want to get served, I don't mind getting served. Wow, then she went Vegas line there, out of bounds. Sean Rosenthal, 2006, down the line, but out, which looks good on the highlight reel, but not on the scoreboard. 18-14. Maria Elize up. Looking to take set 2. There's that little line shot.
Yeah, she finds the line this time. Stadium Court. Your wife, Carrie Walsh Jennings, and Brooke Sweat closing the deal over Canada there.
Atta girl.
Advancing out of pool, they'll await the draw later this afternoon once pool play action finishes for the ladies. And that's set 2 tight. Anna Patricia swallows it up. Formerly nicknamed Big Baby, we understand, doesn't like that so much, prefers to be called the Wall, and she shows why there.
Well, we got to find out how to say the wall in Portuguese. Rebecca. Vanessa.
Yeah. Nice pickup and put away there. Rebecca. And they're back to within 1.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, things get a little tight if you're Elize Maia and Maria here, right? You had a good, comfortable 4-point lead that has evaporated into just 1, and you need this set to push it to a decisive 3rd.
You'll see that in basketball sometimes. The team will sleep for a quarter, and okay, and they come back and they get close in the 3rd, and then the 4th quarter, you know, it's just so lopsided. The better team comes out and wins. I don't know if this team is the better team. They sure walk like it, and they act like it, which is a start. Maria,
it's the fake it till you make it.
They're on top, 18-17 to side out to go to 19, but these two gals are, you know, you wouldn't know the score how you just watching them walk.
Anna Patricia just laid back in her chair, legs crossed.
Hawaiian style.
Hawaiian style.
Just a killer.
Walk it like I talk it. Good song that's applicable to that Brazilian side.
I might, if I'm Maria and Elize, I might start talking. I might start waking them up, because if they want to play this kind of game, I might want to change their game with a, not trash talk, but just letting them know, maybe a 2-second stare after I put the ball away.
Rebecca, another dig here.
She's dangerous.
Yeah, she really does dig the ball very, very well, and the put away levels the score now at 18 all, and it's a race to 3 here, with Maria and Elize Maia desperately needing a side out here.
Just like that, it was 18-14.
Oh, that one.
There it is. Sometimes you got to go at the blocker. Just go at them. It's the best kill ever. Your defender's taken out of it. Hit it out of bounds. If they do get a hand on it, they have to go over with the 3rd touch. Good serve by Maria. Patience by the blocker, and a smash. And there's the emotion that we were looking for. That's what, I like that. See that? See exactly. See that? Look at that. There we go.
Okay.
That gets your blood going.
Yeah.
That's right. She didn't like that. When Maria says, "Oh yeah, well I'm going to do it again," that's what I would say. Well, you didn't like that? Good. My favorite guy to play was Alisson. See?
Okay.
Now they're going to let him go. See? Nice and quiet for the whole match, and I was shocked because they're Brazilians, and that's what they'll usually do. Now they're going to have this go the other direction where they're very vocal and very loud and animated. This is
one side out here, though, pushes us to a 3rd here. Can Maria get it?
Tight set.
And she goes wide with it. Oh.
She's letting her know, huh?
There's that word I educated us all on earlier in the broadcast. For those of you wondering, caralho. Caralho doesn't mean sweetheart either.
Tight set, too close. Maria makes a smart play and then sets her partner off.
And that one goes
just
out of
bounds.
bounds.
That's the beauty of having that ball off the net. You can get up and take a rip, and the blocker's got to have such good timing that the possibility of it tooling them and going up and out of bounds or through their hands on their side of the net is way higher.
first set point here from Maria and Elize Maia. And Maria's got it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That
what a
was...
play from Rebecca there.
Peekaboo, Mike Dodd style at the net. I'm going to block you and then drop for the short pokey. Maria took that early look and saw her at the net. She could have taken her glasses off if she would have known.
That's that familiarity we were talking about, though, that these teams have with one another, right? Knows that Maria likes that pokey back to the line from the left side and just pulls beautifully to pick that up and keep her team alive here.
Man, that's true.
And, oh.
Tensions get high. You want to argue with the other team. You want to, and then you get into it with your partner because they make a mistake.
Now it's a match point for Rebecca.
Good side out right there. That was massive.
That's one of the things that I think culturally is hard for us to relate to as Americans is the Brazilians are so fiery. They yell at each other. I mean, it looks like it's an angry, aggressive thing to us, but that's just the way they operate. And the second the match is over, they're calm as can be, friends. Nice dig there from Maria. Sometimes.
She just keeps putting her too close to the net. And that's experience. Elize has got to put that ball 10 feet off of the net way before she sets it like that over the net. I like them being aggressive, but it's really important, especially at the end of a game, that you give your partner a chance to take a swing at that.
And there again, a nice set this time and a big bomb cross court. Maria Salgado level us at 23.
And that could be nerves. And I love that fire. I mean, Ali saw him the first time I played him, he was yelling, Bombala. And man, we got face to face, and I was looking at him, and his glasses were glaring, and I could see myself in his glasses. It was the funniest thing as they serve. Anna Patricia, she bombs one into the angle there. It looks like she's moving a little faster than when it was 4-4 in the first.
Yeah, another match point for her side. They try Maria again. That's tight.
A little too close.
And the wall, closing it with a block.
And the wall with the swagger.
A couple extra words exchanged between Anna Patricia and Maria. Still going back to that play where the fire got ignited in this match, in this second set. So Elize Maia and Maria Salgado will take second place in their pool. They'll go into the draw later this afternoon. And Anna Patricia and Rebecca will win their pool.
Great match. I mean, it started out, I was blown away by how quiet it was.
Right.
And then it's like that hot soda can sitting in the sun. It's a matter of time. That thing's going to get,
it's going to pop. The top's going to pop.
Top comes off. Fizzy everywhere. We're fighting. We're having words. So as soon as Maria